So, little quick heads up, I have been I'm moving again. I know, it happens every 3 weeks. I'm getting sick of it too. But that's not why we're here today. We're here to help you out. So today I thought I'd do something a little different. Today I thought I'd do something called the theory room. This is a room where I can actually give my theories, so on and so forth. And today we're going to be looking at a theory that I wanted to make for a while, and I never really wanted to get my thought. I didn't know how to put my thoughts into the words I wanted to say. Today we are going to look at the theory between two different characters from two different animes, all from the same author. Today we're looking at Tagashi's Yu Yu Hakusho and HunterXHunter, and we're seeing the similarities and differences of Shinobu Sensui and Chrollo Lucilfer. Yu Yu Hakusho long ago when I was 16, and I've already made a very compelling theory video on Sensui, in which I'll leave in the description below. But Sensui is a young man who was the spirit detective before Yusuke Urameshi, and he had a very black and white outlook on life. One day he saw something he shouldn't have seen, and it literally snapped in his head. He saw humans as all evil and demons as all wrong. And to save himself, he tried to form an identity, but we'll get to that a little bit later. Sensui is a paradox of ununderstandable consequences, and he is what made Yu Yu Hakusho the thing that I love for me. A very black and gray lifestyle. He sees all humans as bad and all demons as good, despite how it was originally flipped. Something cracked in his psyche. Seeing some of the world's worst acts done by humankind flipped a switch and made him think that the humans were really all the ones to blame. As such, he wants to be rid of all humans in the world and let demons take over. His ideals are very black and gray, as so is his personality, but you could argue that anyone who has seen some of the stuff he has seen would be understanding to this. Chrollo is an enigma. He is the head of the Spider or the Phantom Troop, which has a total of 13 members. Chrollo, the head of the Spider, and 12 members or the legs of the Spider. Chrollo cares for his comrades deeply, but he has a sense of urgency, and his love for them is quite questionable, not so much if it exists, but rather more of so why does it exist, and why does he love them? To put this in another way of saying it, Chrollo has an identity crisis. He latches on to things and people that make him feel good. Chrollo, like many others of the HunterXHunter Phantom Troop series, which appear in the York New Arc, came from Meteor City, a city in which no one is loved and no one will love, in which their own home philosophy is we reject no one, so take nothing from us. From this, you could argue the fact that Chrollo doesn't even have an existence. His name, the troop, all of it is something that he made up in order to find an identity. When someone is without an identity, they latch on to the people and the things they love most, and they form the identity through that. So it is my opinion that Chrollo Lucilfer, whatever his real name may be, is actually just trying to keep his own identity alive, and by losing someone like Uvogen, among others, not only has he lost a good friend and family member, but he's also has lost a piece of himself, a self that he can't find or get back. This makes perfect sense when you look at the similarities between Chrollo Lucilfer and Shinobu Sensui. The point now when you look at it, because they both have identity crisis. Shinobu Sensui separated his soul into 7 different pieces, versus Chrollo Lucilfer, who actually outlandishly created more members to fix his identity crisis. This makes everything a little bit more sense. So to summarize, are there similarities between Chrollo and Shinobu Sensui? Yes, but there are just so many differences. I think that they are perfect telling of each other. I think Chrollo is the exact same thing and yet opposite of what Shinobu Sensui was supposed to be, and vice versa. I think that they could be really good, and I would actually like to see what would happen if they ever had a crossover and fought together. What would be the outcome? If you have a fan, if there's anyone out there that would like to do a fan video of that, I'd be so happy. But more along the lines, I think that these two are great characters. Togashi really knows how to set the tone with his villains and give them the ability to make them unequivocally human. So there you have it, guys. I know this was kind of a short video, only 6 minutes long, and I know I've been gone for 2 weeks on a hiatus and y'all want an actual review again. That will be coming, but until I know for sure when, I will be doing a lot more theory videos. I noticed that throughout my 2 weeks of being away that I do a lot of anime reviews, which is my primary way of doing videos, and I have a lot more top 10s, but I only had one theory video, and I actually want to try and build those up because I do like making theories, and it really makes you think about what you can do and how you can improve. So with that being said, yeah, I have nothing else. Thank you for watching Anime Mirage. I am Sinjo, and I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys next week for the next video. Later.